All right, dude. This is it.
Okay.
The fate of whether I will continue to play Weekend League at all. Like, if this is shit, like, I just don't see any motivation. But
What's pretty
here we
sad
go.
is
Here we go.
you're a walk down.
Not a walkout. Oh, no. That's shitty. That is shitty. Oh, my God. The highest was at 84. Did I get anybody else?
Like 3 cards.
Gabbiadini. Wow. That is shitty, dude. Like, this card? He's only 3-star, 3-star. Oh my God. These are all... I would not use any of these. Oh, this is what I'm talking about, man. Like, this is why I played those...
Before you open that, though, dude, I was like, it's pretty sad that you had 15 packs that you were opening before this pack, and you were already expecting nothing from them. You see what I'm saying? Like you weren't expecting jack. You were like, yeah, well, maybe I'll get something. But no, like you were there was no expectation that you might get something great.
Well, how can I have any expectation? Like, they've been shit packs for weeks now.
Right.
Like, packs are just garbage.
Yeah.
But what's your point? Is your point basically like that's how bad the quality is? Is that like
At this point, yeah. But here's the thing: I quit playing FUT a long time ago, and it's because of stuff like this. Like, oh, I get a gold pack. I should be excited that I have the opportunity to get something nice. But every single time I open a pack, it's crap. So there's no expectation anymore. That I'm like, yeah. So there's no fun in I just grinded away to get this pack.
Like, these aren't rewards. Like, this is not a reward. This is a punishment. You know, this is like I played for a month every weekend, like about 25 to 35 matches in February. And this is your so-called reward? Like, this is like a slap in the face. This is like, oh, you just played our game for like weekends, for like 15 to 20 hours a weekend for 4 weekends of your life? Like, fuck you. You know, that's what they basically just said to me. They're like, oh, thanks for burning your time playing our game, and here's your shitty punishment reward or whatever. I mean, this is like...
Right. And what they I think they fail to understand is, you know what? You give out more Ronaldos, you give out more Messis, you give out some more of the star players, more people will play the game. Like if I were to open a gold pack and I were to get like a Messi, I would be so excited. You know what I mean? Or if I got a Ronaldo, I'd be happy. Or I got an Alaba, or I got a Boateng, or I got anybody. If I got anyone, then I can like, all right, cool. I can build a squad around this person or whatever. I would play the game.
Right.
But what they're failing to understand is they don't give you the pack, or they don't give you a good player in a pack, and then you're like, well, screw this, man. Why am I playing this game if every time I play it, I'm going against these people that either bought coins to get these players that are worth millions of dollars on your transfer market, or First off, it would lower everyone's price in the transfer market if they gave out better quality players.
Right.
But also, like, I played all these games and I had to struggle and fight because the teams that I play against have these better players. It's not fair. So to me, it's not fun. I'm like, you took the fun out of the game by not rewarding my time.
The thing is that everybody has their breaking point, right? So you kind of had your breaking point. Now I'm reaching my breaking point, and they're basically banking on us, on you and me and other FIFA players to have this feeling right now of like, shit, I didn't get anything good in these packs. I should buy some FIFA points to open more packs until I get something good. Like, let me reward EA with more money because, and it's like, you won't do that, and I've stopped doing that. And now it's like the gameplay feels so broken since the last patch that I'm like, explain to me what aspect of this game is fun right now. You know, like opening packs is like depressing. Playing the game is super frustrating. I'm not even angry at my opponent anymore. I'm just angry at the game mechanics because my passes don't go to my players. My players can't turn their bodies. I can't move. Like Butland on the other team blocks like 20 of my shots per game. Like, how is this any aspect of this fun? You know, and I just feel like I've reached my breaking point where I'm like, I need to step away and like not play the game, and I don't know, come back to it in a month or two and give it a whirl. But I mean, this is just bullshit, man.
Dude, this is why I will only play pro clubs if I play.
Yeah,
This is the exact reason. And it's fun sometimes when it's you against me, but right now it's so far out of balance that I don't want to play because you have to go to like your C-rated squad to play my A squad. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's not even fun because
we could still do that. That would still be fun, but
no, but here's the thing. It should be, hey, I built this squad and you built this squad.
It should be your ultimate team, like
exactly.
the word in itself. Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't have an ultimate team because my ultimate team cannot compete with anyone else's ultimate team.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. And so the amount of time that they want me to dedicate to creating this ultimate team, I can't do.
Right.
And it's just an impossibility for me. So I'm like,
well, yeah, I mean, we all have our choices of how we want to spend our time. Like, but for you, it's more fruitful to spend your time in Destiny. Because if the gameplay is more enjoyable and you're actually reaping rewards from more time you put into the game, then it's like more power to you. Like that's how it should be. Like you should play a game to enjoy yourself and compete and get a little bit of excitement and thrill and energy that way. But it should be a happy experience. It should be something that the more time you put into the game, the better.
Maybe if you and I would say, okay, you know what, let's just play the regular seasons mode. That might be fun, where you could choose Real.
Yeah, we both play with Real or more Barca or whatever. Yeah, like the old days.
That might be okay. But like the whole ultimate team, like to me, I can't do it. I gave it a good whirl, dude. Like, you know what I mean? For me giving it a whirl, I didn't get into it as much as you did, but at the same time, I gave it a whirl.
Yeah, dude, I'm really gonna have to evaluate right now. Like, there's a team of the week out right now, and there's like Griezmann, Aubameyang, who else? Benzema, Arnautovic, 87, Firmino, 86. I mean, there's like really good cards, and I'm like, look, and Perisic, 87. And I'm like, I can't even get a big flare for an 84 rated player. Like, I opened up all those packs. You saw me open them up. The best I got was a couple 83s. I'm like, that. I mean, that's just like. So by them dangling those special players, like, oh, Aubameyang is 90 rated now, 99 pace. Well, it's like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter that player exists in the game. If anything, it makes things worse for me because, like you said, that's just somebody else is going to have that card, and I'm going to have to play against them. So it's like.
No, I didn't.
That's really disheartening, though. I just feel like I'm doing all the SBCs and these bronze player upgrades, and like I'm doing all of this like grind, like this tedious work. And yeah, you look at my club, it's worth a lot, and I got a lot of players and a lot of coins and whatever, but it's just like honestly, I don't even need to have Ronaldo or whatever. If the gameplay felt good, I would be totally happy. I mean, that was kind of the reason I felt comfortable to stop doing Weekend League, is that I looked at my squads, my teams, and I'm like, I have kick-ass squads. I have an amazing Serie A squad. I got an amazing BPL squad. I got a pretty great Bundesliga squad. I have a really good French team. I'm like, I'm good to go. Fine. I see these new informs come out. I would love to try some of these, but I'm like, I'd love to get Ronaldo, whatever. But I felt content with what I have. Like, I don't need to poison myself with Weekend League. I can just play casually through the week. I'm not going to earn a lot of coins. I'm not going to get a lot of packs, but like, you know, I could just play the game casually. But the thing is, I'm not even enjoying the gameplay. Like the gameplay just feels so broken, which if I really stop and think about it logically, why am I bending over backward trying to get like more coins, more packs, more players like Ronaldo when it doesn't even matter. The game is still going to feel broken even if I have Ronaldo.
Right.
So when I think about it like that rationally, it's like there's no point for me investing more time in playing the game. Yeah, I mean, at least for the rest of March, just like chill. And I did. I'm proud of myself. At least you saw my record from last weekend league. Like I only played 11 matches. That's pretty.
Right.
That's pretty good. Like if I can play 11, win 8 every weekend, like that's, you know, that's kind of just like chilling, you know. So I think I'm on.
If you played 40 and had the same win to loss ratio, you'd be like elite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I would like to make elite at some point just to say that I did it, you know. But that might be, you know, maybe in May or April or something, you know. All right.
But
so
I don't really feel like playing FIFA right now at all. Like I'm so it has left such a bad taste in my mouth at this moment. I'm like, okay. Like the other night you texted me, but I was like seriously, like maybe 10 minutes. So I was ready to go to sleep anyway. I was like, I'm going to sleep. So I was like, I won't even text him back because then
because you're like the packs are going to be shit anyways. That's basically what you're thinking.
No, but it's pro clubs. You know, there's no packs in pro clubs. But since the patch,
when I texted you about playing pro club the other night, you mean?
Yeah. Oh. We haven't gotten a skill point since they had that.
Yeah,
patch.
That's the other thing. It's like the equivalent of shitty foot packs.
Yeah,
we've been playing for months. Yeah.
I needed. I think at that point I needed one more skill point to get my.
You know,
player.
they took skill points away from us too. I think, didn't they?
I don't know.
I know they reduced our overall rating.
All I know is I'm trying to get skill dribbling on my guy, so I could at least try to use it because I have my guy set the way I want, and all he needs right now is skill dribbling. But we haven't gotten a single skill point.
Yeah, man.
Like I remember, like every single time we played, we get a skill point. It was great. I was like, this is awesome. You know?
Yeah.
It's fun.
Dude, they really. I gotta say.
Yo, brother, can I get a skill point? That'd be great.
No, actually, I did have a T-shirt idea. I was just like, just give me some fucking skill points or something like that, like on a shirt. But no, but this is what I want to say. It's like when FIFA 17 started out, I was enjoying pro clubs. I was enjoying FUT. I was like, you know what? I feel like this might be because remember I made a video at the end of FIFA 16 saying everything that's wrong with FIFA 16 and all my complaints and when FIFA 17 started out, there was some button lag. That was an issue. Like shooting was delayed. But other than that, I was really enjoying the game, man. Like I was enjoying pro clubs. I was enjoying FUT, just going back and forth, skill points. My pro is powering up. I was like, I'm digging this game. I was like, wow. Did they make this game so good that I'm actually finally not going to do any complaint videos for the, you know?
Yeah.
And I genuinely felt that way for the first like month and a half. I was like, wow.
I felt that way with pro clubs. And then I did not feel that way with FUT at first. But to be 100%, like I told you, like I think 2 weeks ago, I tried to qualify for the weekend league again. And I just said, well, whatever. Let me go ahead and try. So I logged in, I got on, and the play is so far different than what it was when the last time I played it was.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
I won't.
Yeah.
And I think I told you I lost that game like 4-0. I lost that game 4-0. And it's very rare and very random that would ever happen to me.
Yeah, I mean, you're like a defensive player. Like, you defend well. So, like, for you to concede 4, it's like... But the game really has changed with each patch. And especially this last patch, like from a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, I just feel like it is broken. Like, R2, L2 dribbling, like face-up dribbling, that works, like, once out of every 3 or 4 games. I was playing the first like month. I was like, my players, I still remember this. I had Danny Rose as my left back. And he was like so smooth. Like I was like turning my body, I was like smoothly dribbling, like the touches on the ball, the passes were, I was just like, wow, this game just feels smooth. And now L2 R2 dribbling just it works like once out of every 8 attempts. Like you literally just press R2 and L2 and your player just stands there like, well, doesn't do anything. And like passes are going like there have been some stretches in games from the past 2 weeks where I will literally pass the ball like 7 times in a row, and each of those 7 passes went to a different player than where I wanted it to go. And I'm like, oh my god, like this is like the definition of broken, bad. You know, so. I'm like, I just don't know. Like, just when I thought gameplay was bad enough, like for the last couple months, but after this last patch, I just feel like it's just they've taken all the smoothness out of the game, and it just feels so clunky and awkward. And I'm just like, even when I score a goal, I'm like, that was kind of a shitty goal. Like, I'm not even gonna record that. Like, oh, that was kind of a shitty goal. And I'm like. You know, and I'm like, it's just, this is stupid, man. But, you know, kudos to you for like pulling out. And I really hope that I'm going to figure out a nice strategy for myself for like phasing this out. Cause I mean, I mean,
ultimately we'll probably end up both buying the next game.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm definitely going to get 18. Like I just will. I know I will, you know,
but I mean, it might also be like, you know, maybe we should give a harder look at that PES soccer. I don't know.
I mean, the problem is I have looked at it, and every time I installed the demo, and it's just the presentation of the game, is just so terrible. It looks like a computer programmer from MIT, was like, hey, let's make a soccer simulator game. You know, like there's like gray boxes all over the screen. There's like this weird type that's like, it's just like I have to hand it to EA. Their presentation of the game, like the package, is exemplary. It is like the design, the interface, it's beautiful. I have zero complaints about the presentation of FIFA 17. And the content. I love the team of the weeks. I love the squad building challenges. Like they've done such a great job with all of that. I love the concept, the idea of a weekend league, of a FUT Champions tournament competitively. Like I love all of that. But the fucking gameplay, man.
That's what I'm saying.
The gameplay, the most important thing.
Yeah, I know.
It's just totally botched it up.
I'm just waiting for like one of those ESPN broadcasts of FUT Champions or whatever and maybe they're using juiced up machines that have way more RAM, or maybe there's issues with how the game works with the PlayStation that's causing this issue, and maybe they're doing it in a way where it doesn't have that lag, it doesn't have any of that stuff, but the normal end user, that's the person that you're going to make your money from. But I'm waiting for one of those guys to say EA's or whatever when they lose something, or something weird happens in the game. Be like, look at that crap,
Yeah, exactly. Actually, because they did televise it on ESPN.
Right. Yeah, you texted me, and I didn't have a chance.
I didn't watch all of it, but I heard that there was some EA's moments. And people were talking about it online. I read about a little bit, but like I didn't see the moments or whatever. But I'm like, that has happened.
Right.
So I mean that's kind of embarrassing, man. Like I just feel like, look, like I'm putting my app out there in the App Store. Like we're resubmitting it soon. We had to fix some database issues and stuff. But we're putting it out there. There's a couple things about it that bother me right now, just in terms of the smoothness of animation is not there. But
you'll get that on a patch, right?
Yeah, like I want to update it and smooth that out and whatever. Right now, we want to put it out there to see how people like it or not, But I just feel like a certain pride in whatever product I'm going to put out. And to me, I feel like it's me, like I love football. I love the sport. Like I live for this game. Like I've always loved this sport. Like, I just love it so much. And to me, when you think about the corruption of the FIFA organization, you know, like in like the bribes and the World Cup and all that stuff, I'm like, and now you think about what EA does with FIFA points and shitty packs and all this stuff. It's like they should be ashamed of themselves. You know, like this is like they are shitting on the beautiful game. They're taking advantage of people's passion for this game. You know,
Right.
and like I mean, like if I put a football game out there and it was as shitty and broken as it is right now, I mean, they should just, you know.
Well, I thought that's why they went to the Frostbite engine to fix all these issues.
Right.
You know?
No, I think the Frostbite thing, all it did, it was more for like improving the graphics. And I will say, the graphics have improved immensely from 17 to 16. Like it's amazing the player likenesses.
But here's
But
my
again,
point.
who cares if the gameplay is shit?
Right, but this is my next devil's advocate argument. Okay, so EA switched to this new Frostbite engine. Okay, so now there's some programming issues that they need to fix, and they tried to fix them, and some of the stuff they fixed didn't work out that well, and they need to go back and redo it. But to me, I think that they should redesign or reprogram the gameplay from scratch.
Dude,
they might have taken the shell of what they had on the old engine, and put it in, and then try to edit what was
I hope so,
existing.
man.